Hey everybody, it's Ann with Ann Cooks Keto, and we are on day 12 of 365 days of cooking keto with Ann. So today it's we're doing some food, some meal prepping, meal planning, so that we can stay on track while we're at work or just for lunches. So I'm gonna do, I buy these on Amazon, and you can get I don't know, they come in packs of like 20. They're pretty cheap. They're reusable, and they go in the dishwasher, which is nice, and in the microwave. So I make up a bunch of salads using these containers. They have, plastic top, and then when I'm doing salads, I have a bunch of these little containers for the dressing. Or if you have a refrigerator at work and you trust your coworkers, you can just take a bottle of dressing and leave it at work, so you don't have to mess with this. So I do both because I do have one bottle at work, but I'm not going to fill up the work fridge with all my favorite dressings. So I have one there that I like, and then which is blue cheese, and then I'm making chicken Caesar salad. So I'm going to do some of those, and then I'm going to do a chicken walnut. So we'll have some different dressing choices. So that's what I'm going to do to get things started for the week. Let's start with weighing out let's do some prepping of our vegetables first. So I have some green onion, okay? And I'm gonna do one tomato. I'm gonna divide it into four, so 1/4 tomato for each one. I have 4 sticks of onion. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of red onion too, just to, spice up the flavor. I have 4 mushrooms. So I'm gonna wipe those off, slice those up, and get everything prepped to fill the bowl. So let's go ahead and start that. I'll tilt this down a bit so you can see what I'm doing. When you're chopping, make sure I always say this to my kids when I'm teaching them knife skills, it's good to tuck your fingers in because it's harder to chop off this than it is this. So keep your knuckles out and your tips in, and don't watch a camera, watch your knife. You always want to know where your left hand is if you're right-handed. Keep it moving away from the knife and you'll do fine, right? Okay, so, whoops, lost one on the floor. And I'm one of those people that don't have a 30-second rule. It's like a 0-second rule. I don't take anything off the floor ever, so I hope y'all are doing the same. I know a lot of people don't. They think I'm crazy, but I think y'all are crazy. Okay, there's the onion. And then I want a little red. So, here we go. So I like to have lunches made in advance. I think it helps keep you on track if you're prepared. So sometimes I just when I'm making dinner, I'll make more than I need for dinner. That's how I'm preparing for leftover, for lunches, is I'm doing leftover lunches. So, whatever works for you. So let's slice up these tomatoes. And again, each salad is gonna get 1/4 of a tomato. And you can chop them as big as you like. That's the nice thing about cooking for yourself. You get it just the way you want it. I happen to like the tomatoes a little bit smaller than some people do. When you get a big salad, I don't like the big chunk. And then, okay, so I'm gonna do some mushroom. And when you have fresh mushrooms, they kind of look dirty on the outside. Well, these are all cultivated. They're not going out in the wild and picking these, so they don't really have pesky dirt from the outside on them. But you do need to wipe them off, and don't rinse them because then you're just making it soggy. And waterlogged. You have a waterlogged mushroom, so just wipe off the dirt. That's all you gotta do. And then we're gonna slice those up, and then we'll just build the salads. It's super simple, but the key is to get everything prepped up, and then it goes quick, right? So when you're in the market, sometimes you can buy pre-chopped vegetables, like chopped up onion and bell pepper. Sometimes you can find diced up tomato. It's a little harder to keep a tomato fresh, so just if you don't want to chop, buy the little cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, and then you have less chopping. You can buy sliced mushrooms. Those are always available. Okay, so there's that. So that is ready to go. I'm gonna move this out of the way. So let's just take, again, we use a scale, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and start building this. We're gonna do chicken Caesar salad first. So I'm gonna turn this on. It says there are 5 servings in here, and each is 1 cup of salad, and that is supposed to be 100 grams, but it says with dressing. I'm not putting that dressing on here. So I'm gonna see what 100 grams looks like. And I'm only doing 4 salads in here, so here's the packet of goodies that come in here. I don't want the croutons, but the rest of it's fine. So we'll stop at 70 and see if we get all 4 at 70. Okay. So there's 70. There's 2. I don't think we're gonna get that much. So I'm gonna do spinach in some of mine because I like spinach in my salad and my husband not so much. Okay. Maybe we will. Maybe 70 was the magic number. So I bought this salad kit at Costco. It was $4 for this whole pack. We're gonna get 4 salads out of it. And you know, that's so much cheaper than trying to buy lunches out all the time, and it's way healthier. Okay, so I have my 4 salads all ready to go. Now I'm gonna take, just like we just chopped up all the veggies, so just take a quarter of each section. That's all you do, right? Okay. So next I'm gonna do the chicken. And when I was at Costco, I bought a rotisserie chicken. Their rotisserie chickens are huge. And I read an article about Costco uses specific farmers and that the chicken has to be a certain size because their customers used to it, and they keep it the price. It's actually one of the items that they lose money on because they know their customer expects them to have that big a chicken for that price, so they'll come in and buy all their other stuff because they're there for rotisserie chicken, which works for me. I always do that. Okay, so the other thing I'm gonna do is add some cheese. So I'm using this, I got this at, I think I got this at Costco too, I'm not sure, but it is Parmesan, and it's that nicely shaved, so it's not grated. It has 0 carbs, and I'm going to weigh that. I just want 1 ounce. So let's see, change my scale to ounces. I want 1 ounce of cheese. Okay, that's 1 ounce right there. So I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna do that 4 times. Okay. Whoa. All right, 1 more. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll show you the chicken we're working with here. So I set my 4 salads all out here. So this is the rotisserie chicken that we got at Costco. As you can see, it's giant. I mean, some of the little chickens they have in some of these other grocery stores are they're about half that size. So $4 for the, $5 for the chicken, $4 for the salad mix, divided by 4, we're doing, you know, like $2.50 a lunch, and it's, you know, super healthy. And then a little bit of the veg, you're under $4 for lunch. So I just go ahead and start, I peel all the skin off because I don't want all that skin on there. All right. And if you like to have more lettuce than what I just put on, you know, lettuce is I use romaine, and then I'm gonna throw in a little bit of spinach, but it has so much fiber for each gram or ounce of carb, depending on how you're counting it, that you can eat quite a bit. So, you know, it extends your lunch and it fills you up when you use these low carbohydrate, low calorie vegetables. Okay, so I want to weigh this breast of chicken and see what it is. I'm aiming for about 4 ounces of chicken. So that's 4 ounces right there. Okay, so I'm just going to chop that up and I'm going to put it on the salad. And then I'll put a side of the dressing in there. And then we have 4 salads made. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'm also going to throw walnuts in one of them because I love, like, I'm going to throw some more spinach and then throw some walnuts in there. And I love that. So that's as easy as it is. I'm going to be done and I'll have these 4 salads made in probably 15 minutes. And then I'm set for 4 lunches. My husband and I will split them, and then we eat out, you know, a couple times a week too. So that pretty much takes care of the week. So hope you all have a good time. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow for day 13. Bye-bye.